business as the area member of parliament. The other thing, Jeff, is about Konza City.
Yeah.
Konza City is coming up. If I tell you Konza City is 500 kilometers from Mombasa and Mombasa Port, Konza City is 50 kilometers. It's 50 kilometers from the airport. It is 60 kilometers from Nairobi. The railway line is 4 kilometers to the Konza City. And the government, that is part of our Vision 2030 in the government. If you saw yesterday in the TV, they were trying to talk about investors coming to invest in Konza City. But we, as the people of Machakos County, we need to prepare ourselves for Konza City. How are we going to prepare ourselves? We have to educate our people. We have to make sure they get the necessary skills so that they can benefit now when the Konza City is being built and after.
Okay, good. Let's go on with more questions. More questions, go.
Yeah, my name's Denton Zukiso, aspirant, Machakos Count, Ombo North Ward. Mine is different from what we're expecting. I would like to know from the three aspirants, which mechanism will you put in place, knowing that we have the Procurement Act, which gives youth 10%, and make sure that the 10% lies square to the youth. The next one goes to the two aspiring governors. Now that we have been having the so-called unemployment problem in Machakos County, we would like to know from you both two, who one is capable to address the same in the first 100 days beyond shadows of doubt. Thank you.
Okay, who's going to go first? Bwana Kikuyu.
On Procurement Act and its promise on the youth to be 10%, I tend to think, again, it's very low. As an MP, if I'm elected as an MP, I will make sure this 10% is adhered to, and we change the act to make it about of 30%, because the youth are more in the country. What they don't have is the money to do the work. If they are facilitated, they are more than the rich people. And hence, if we change the act to make it to 30%, and the money being received for advancement of the country and its infrastructure is given to them in loan forms, then they can do the infrastructures, if it is piping, making roads, and then the youth will have got employment.
Well, Kikuyu, you've been away too long from politics, eh?
Not too long.
Thank you, Jeff. I think one of the key issues in that Procurement Act is to ensure equity. I'm a strong believer in equity and transparency in allocation of resources and opportunities. This act was out to achieve that. And I want to agree with Mheshimiwa Gikuyu, we need to raise the bar from 20% to about 30-35% to be reserved for the youth. Because unless we empower the youth, then you will have nothing to be proud of. This issue of youth poverty, poverty in the area, the only way, or the best way to address it first is to create opportunities. Because this business of giving people money will not help. It is create opportunities for people to get those opportunities and exploit them, empower them, educate them. There are people with those opportunities, but they don't know. We need some program to educate our youth. And the Minister for Youth is here. We need to educate our youth on how they can tap the potential they have within themselves. They don't know that they can do this. They need to be educated, then given the necessary empowerment in terms of resources.
Let's move on with questions because there's many questions. Yeah, let's go down, please, if you don't mind. Go.
My name is Abdallah Darukaria. I'm working with Hope Disability Network as a director. My question goes direct to our guests called Wavinya Ndeti, very good mother to us. First, Mother, umefanyia nini the people with disability toward Kadhiani to try to rehabilitate them in one group to help each other? Hiyo ni swali nataka kuuliza. Swali langu la pili litaenda kwa waliotaka kiti ya ugavana. Hichi kiti cha ugavana si kiti cha kuchezea. Tafadhalini, mkuwe mnajua hivyo. Hichi kiti kinahitaji ule mtu anaweza leta resource towards hapa hii county ya Machakos. Hii kiti si ya siasa. Hii kiti ni ule mtu ataleta maendeleo. Na kama unaweza kutuonesha kweli utaweza kufanya hiyo mambo yote tunataka kuona activity kama zitafanyika. Kitu ingine ni nyinyi wanasiasa mko hapo mbele, walemavu kwenyu nyumbani ni wangapi wamefichwa kwenyu katika area? Katika ile district umetoka. Because hata sisi sasa tuko na chance ya kusimama ya kuitisha viti. Hata sisi tuko na haki sasa kupiga kura. Kama unataka kujua ukweli, hata usitembee kwa watu wanatembea. Tembea kwa wale watoto walemavu, wale watu walemavu. Register them, watapiga kura na watakuwa wengi na utapita. Asante.
Okay. Mheshimiwa, go.
Jeff, what I would like to say about the disabled in my constituency, I've been asked that. We have the groups for the disabled, and we give them grant. The last check I gave to the disabled grant, the last biggest check I gave to the group of the disabled from the Ministry of Gender and Children is 500,000. My disabled people have come in groups, and we are trying to help them in groups. There is also money. The area member of parliament working with the officers from the Ministry of Gender and Children should register all the disabled, and they're able to get money from the government every month to maintain themselves. The other thing I've done for the disabled in my constituency is to ensure that their bursaries are paid. Some of them come from very poor families, and the parents cannot afford. I ensure if any fee structure comes to a disabled person, that disabled person is given a priority. So in Kadiani, we have come from far, and we thank God. And it's not just about the disabled. We're also talking about the children who do not, the orphans. The orphans also, we have been identifying them. They get money from the government every month. So there is what we are doing, what we are trying to do to at least help the disabled na wale watoto yatima. Na
wacha tuendelee, Mama, if you don't mind, eh?
Okay.
Wacha bwana. Okay.
Something to say about that question.
Yeah, real quick.
Yes, what I want to say is, first and foremost, we as Kenyans and Machakos people, apart from those goodies we are talking about, we must change our mindsets towards the disadvantaged, not necessarily the disabled, in a manner that when we are doing things in this country, we do them differently, focusing on such also. Like, for example, if you are constructing a house, you must provide an avenue for somebody who is on a wheelchair to be able to access the house. We construct our houses in a manner that we don't remember that we have people within ourselves who have those kind of disabilities. That is one thing I want, and the policy must be very clear. So that's just what I want to say in terms of other issues, allocation of resources.
After all, Mheshimiwa, disability is not inability,
yes,
right?
Yes,
Let's not forget. Sio?
It's not.
Hiyo ni kweli?
Kweli.
Mama, tuendelee na swali hapa tafadhali.
Kwa majina naitwa Janet Ndolo. Swali langu ni tofauti sana. Hawa watu wameongea mambo ya devolution, hela zao na siasa vile watazifanya. Hiyo katiba ni sisi tulitetea. Most people see me as katiba yes, and I'm very very annoyed. My question is, are they going to work as a teamwork? Are they going to be reachable? Reachable how? Mimi nilipigania katiba, and these people, when we elect them, they go and relax. And when we are left here, people see us as leaders. They ask us, wewe mheshimiwa alienda, wewe unajua tulipewa mbegu mbaya tukapanda, tutatetewa na nani? They give us burden. We carry burden that we're not supposed to carry. Because when we elect them, they go. Are they going to be close to us? Are they going to give us the better service that we need? Question is.
Okay.
I think we have lack of education. Yeah, we have lack of education to our people. It is your right to get the proper mbegu. We have administration. We have the chiefs. We have the sub-chiefs. We have the chiefs. We have the DC. You understand? We have an administration office here. Now, I'm talking about my constituency. Yeah? We have the DCs, where if there are issues like that, Zambegu, my office is zote. Like for me, I have 2 districts. In Kadiani district and Athi River district. I have all the government officers there. If it's to do with agriculture, na ujapata mbegu zako, unaenda kwa ofisi ya DC, unaenda unaona, yule amesimamia nini? Agriculture. You understand? I think our people need more education.
But she's right, huh?
She's right.
They become unreachable.
She's right.
Mbegu ambazo zinapandwa zinaturudisha nyuma, tunaanza kuitisha what they call molio, because the mbegus you have been given, it is not worthy for our climate. We have the Katumani Farm Research there. We have the Katumani Farm Research there, which knows that the mbegu that we can plant, but we have been brought mbegus from Kitale. What are we going to do?
Okay, I'll let you all answer as you give me your closing statements, okay? Everyone has 2 minutes, and please, if you want to include what she said, do that, but 2 minutes each, starting with you, Bwana Kikuyu.